Trade with clarity.
Most traders think they understand trend lines. They draw a line, take a trade, hope for the best, and when it fails, they blame the market. But very few traders ever test whether their trendline strategy actually works. So today, I'm doing what almost nobody does: a full, manual, 50-trade backtest on MNQ using the exact rules I teach. No shortcuts, no hindsight bias, and no cherry picking. And the results surprised even me. To keep this honest, I didn't use automation. Trendlines require context. They require eyes, and I wanted real, human-quality data. So I manually replayed the MNQ market using FX Replay and took every valid trendline setup that formed between 9:30 a.m. and 4 p.m. on the 5-minute chart. No optimization, no hidden filters, just the exact rules. 3 touches for a bounce setup, 3 touches for a breakout setup, clean structure, clean break, clean retest, clean confirmation. That's it. Straight from the previous trendline video, tested exactly as you learned it. Before I reveal the results, let me highlight something critical: the time frame you trade on. The 1-minute chart is incredible for sniper entries, but it's one of the worst places to evaluate a trendline system. On the 1-minute chart, MNQ is hyper-reactive. Liquidity sweeps, micro fakeouts, algo chop, constant structure breaks, and endless noise. But on the 5-minute, everything changes. You get clear swings, defined rhythm, clean spacing, candles with meaning, trend lines that actually hold, confirmations that actually matter. The 1-minute is for scalping. The 5-minute is for trading. And when you're testing a strategy, you always choose the time frame that gives you the truth. Before I reveal the results, let me show you 5 real trades from the backtest: winners, losers, and even one that never triggered. These aren't curated or polished. They're exactly what formed during the testing. Example 1, the no trade break. The trend line was clean, 3 solid touches in an uptrend. It broke hard, closed below, and all I needed was a pullback with confirmation. The pullback came, the wick reaction came, but the confirmation never arrived. So no trade. Patience is the edge. Example 2, a successful bounce pattern. 2 solid touches were already in place. I ignored the weak near touch and waited for a true third tap, staying strict to the rules. The third touch hit, followed by a clean engulfing candle. Entry beneath the engulfing candle, target at 2R, and the trade played out beautifully. Example 3, a bounce pattern failure. I waited for the third touch. The confirmation candle wicked above the trend line, not perfect, but acceptable. I entered beneath that candle and almost instantly got stopped out. A textbook example that even valid setups fail, and that's part of the game. Example 4, break and retest pattern. A clean 3-touch falling trend line. Strong breakout with a close above the line. The confirmation candle retested with a long wick, exactly what we want to see. Entry above the confirmation, stop below, targeting 2R. A classic break and retest setup. Example 5, break, retest, fail. A rising 3-touch trend line finally broke with a powerful close below. The retest gave us an engulfing continuation, a valid entry signal. I entered beneath the continuation candle, and price snapped back instantly on unexpected news. Even perfect structure can't beat volatility. These examples show you the real behavior of trendline setups, how they react, how they fail, and how they follow through. All right, let's talk results. Across 50 total trades, using the exact rules straight from the trendline video, here's what happened. Win rate, 61.29%. Wins, 31. Losses, 19. Average R, 1.98R. Largest win, 2.67R. Largest loss, 0.98R. Max win streak, 5. Max loss streak, just 2. Think about that for a moment. Most retail strategies don't break 40%. Most indicator systems hover near randomness. But with basic trendline rules, no top-down analysis, no volume, this system produced over 61% wins with nearly 2R average reward. That's not luck. That's structure working exactly the way it should. And here's the real lesson. Trendlines work when you follow the rules. Not when you force trades, not when you draw lines based on bias, and not when you skip confirmation. The market respects structure more than most traders think. When you trade clean touches, clean breaks, clean retests, and clean confirmations, the edge appears, not because of indicators, but because structure reflects real order flow. I was going to give away my worksheet, but I decided against it because the value isn't in my numbers, it's in you doing the work. When you manually backtest 20, 30, 50 trades, you'll see which trend lines matter. You'll feel how often the third touch reacts. You'll recognize the difference between a good retest and a trap, and you'll build the discipline you need to trade this live. Confidence isn't something you learn. Confidence is something you earn. And here's the exciting part. This backtest used none of the advanced filters. No top-down analysis, no volume confirmation, nothing extra. Because in the next video, we're adding top-down analysis, and I'll show you why the higher time frame eliminates bad trades, how HTF structure gives you directional confidence, and how it instantly removes many of the losses you saw today. Then, in the video after that, we add volume, and you'll see how strong volume confirms real breakouts, how low volume exposes traps, and how combining higher time frame structure and volume boosts win rate even further. This foundation is solid, and we're about to build on it. If you want the full system, step by step, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss the next videos. And if you decide to run your own backtest, share your results in the comments. Remember, the market rewards honesty. The market rewards discipline. The market rewards preparation. Do the work, and the edge will appear. Welcome to the Wolf Den.